I just watched Now You See Me, Now You Don't, which is a surprisingly great installment in this franchise, so obviously I gotta rank all the movies now. Easily in last, we got Now You See Me 2, or better known as Now You See Me Poo. Because even though this movie does have the dopamine CGI card throwing scene, where I bet if you slowed it down just like the red throne scene from Star Wars The Last Jedi, it's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but I still don't care, it's so entertaining. On top of that, this movie introduces us to one of the biggest downgrades of all time, replacing Elsa Fisher with the walking cornball of Lula. And then on top of that, this movie had too many tricks that relied way too heavily on CGI, which I thought we were done with after the floating bubble incident in the first movie. But instead, I was proved wrong on multiple occasions, which convinced me that these motherfuckers were just straight up wizards. Now next, we do have Now You See Me, Now You Don't, but it is crazy how close I am to saying this one's better than the first. Because for a 10-year legacy sequel, this was bound to suck, but instead it added so much to the universe with interesting and relatable Gen Z coded characters who mirror each one of the horsemen perfectly, causing some fun competition across the group. It also quickly fixed all the doo-doo left over from the second movie with Elsa Fisher instantly coming back, Lula having way less screen time, which made her bearable, and it got to a point where I was all in for her redemption arc. And finally, this movie avoids each horseman having CGI superpowers, and out of the 3 to 4 big reveals this has, it actually shows how they pulled things off in a logical way compared to the second, which was pushing into Harry Potter universe territory just a little bit. And even though there were a few goofy moments which these movies are destined to have, I actually found myself laughing quite a bit. Especially whenever Bosco made fun of Atlas's name, and the entire movie just felt bigger scale without making itself a complete mess. With a few sequences in that escape room mansion that just became a great time, obviously if you don't think about it too hard. And again, even though I think this movie is more entertaining, it's just barely below the first one for me due to me being blinded by nostalgia. So overall, I could see people putting the third one over the first, so if I were you and you like the Now You See Me franchise, go watch the third one this weekend. It was a great time. End of discussion.